Will continue.
Good evening, I'm Kriss Fairbairn. Coming up on 6 News at 10, divers recover the body of a teenager who drowned in New Orleans East. Sheriff Harry Lee waits for a face-to-face meeting with the rapper who sings about killing him. Tonight's special report, Unsolved Crimes, takes us to Gentilly, where an 18-year-old disappears without a trace 9 months ago. And Pretty Woman star Julia Roberts is in town to film a new movie in New Orleans. Tonight's news, your forecast through the weekend in sports at 10 o'clock.
Skip Baldwin, weekdays only on 6 Sports.
You must evacuate immediately.
Witness the courage of ordinary people who became heroes in the face of fury. We're going to be okay. NBC presents the Hurricane Andrew story Monday.
They're trying to solve some of the most puzzling crimes in the New Orleans area.
On the door you can see 2 strike marks from the bullets.
But ending up on a one-way street to nowhere.
My brother said, Dee Dee, that is the same van. That's the van that took Harry yesterday.
Could you have the clues to break these unsolved crimes?
All the victims were somewhat similar, being that they had blonde hair.
Find out tonight at 10 on 6 News, your 24-hour news source.
Fair skies, warm temperatures, and dry conditions are expected.
Meteorologist Dan Milham, weekdays only on 6 News.
They're trying to solve some of the most puzzling crimes in the New Orleans area.
On the door you can see 2 strike marks from the bullets.
But ending up on a one-way street to nowhere.
My brother said, Dee Dee, that is the same van. That's the van that took Harry yesterday.
Could you have the clues to break these unsolved crimes?
All the victims were somewhat similar, being that they had blonde hair.
Find out tonight at 10 on 6 News, your 24-hour news source.
Here are tonight's winning lottery numbers. We'll repeat the numbers later in this newscast. Now, from your 24-hour news source, this is 6 News Tonight.
Tonight, people in New Orleans and around America make one final toast to an all-time favorite. Cheers. Good evening, I'm Kriss Fairbairn.
And I'm Norman Robinson. Tonight, as you no doubt already know, after 11 years, 275 episodes, and countless Emmys, the final curtain has come down on Cheers. People across America spent the evening in their favorite pubs, an appropriate place to see tonight's final episode. Russ Roberts is a Champions in Memory. Good evening, Russ.
Good evening. As you can tell from the noise, a lot of happy people are here because they were able to witness history in their minds. These are, if you want to call them, groupies of the Cheers crowd. Now, it's really hard to imagine that in the entire time this thing's been on the air, the amount of a following that it's had from the beginning 11 years ago.
Are you Sam?
Yes.
Yes, he's here. Someone named Vicky.
No.
This is how it all started. America's introduction to some of the most endearing and entertaining barflies around. 275 episodes later, their comical mixture is still working its charm.
It's better now than when it started because there's been an evolution. And it's like these are your people and you live with them and they're part of your life.
A part of life these viewers have grown to depend on. Just the thought that Thursday nights at 8 will be cheerless from now on, for some, is too much to handle.
Cheers is the best thing. What's TV going to be like without it? We're going to miss it.
There'll be no Cheers to look forward to. I'll have to go home and find something else.
But until then, everyone here got one last laugh from the final show. Holds a special place in their hearts for all those laughs that kept Cheers going.
Unforgettable. And then I reach the
She's asleep.
Now, who better to ask than the people here in Champions what they think about the final thing? Steve Elaine, did you like the way it ended?
I thought it was fantastic. It ended perfect. Diane coming back and everything, I really enjoyed it.
So it's been well worth the 11 years.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Watched it every night.
Well, it's going to be a sad day for you.
It definitely is.
I'm wearing this special sweatshirt. Real quickly, the one that picked Win Diane would come onto the screen, wins a T-shirt just like this, and one of the regulars out here, champions, will win this nice sweatshirt. So I've got to give it up, and they're pulling on me to go. So you guys have fun back there. I'll make sure I have fun out here.
All right, Russ. Nice sweatshirt.
Thank you.
Chris.
New Orleans will soon be treated to another media project. The filming of John Grisham's bestseller, The Pelican Brief, begins tomorrow. Actress Julia Roberts plays a Tulane law student who uncovers a complex plot to kill 2 Supreme Court justices. Roberts says she's eager to get started on the film, but adds she'll try not to sample too much of the city's famous Cajun cuisine.
I did stop into Frankie and Johnny's the other day, but I only had a turkey sandwich. So it wasn't very New Orleans of me, but soon enough, I'm sure. Everyone I talked to in California asked me if I've been eating beignets, but I haven't.
But you said your last day.
My last day, I'm going to wait till the last day so I don't stuff myself with them for 5 weeks.
The film crew will be busy shooting in New Orleans for 4 weeks. Locations include the Riverwalk and Bourbon Street. Tonight, Sheriff Harry Lee says a West Bank rapper's song about him is more flash than actual threat. The tape, called Kill Dirty Harry, is filled with threats against Lee and other policemen. Lee says he talked with the rapper who wrote the lyrics and is convinced the people who recorded the tape are only out to make money.
I don't believe there's any strong animosity towards me or to the deputies involved, other than the fact that the persons involved may have had some contact with sheriff's office deputies or with Gretna police officers in the past.
Lee says he's still very concerned about the type of message people receive when they listen to the tape. He says he still plans to meet with the rapper Chocolate face-to-face.
Well, tonight, a major study concludes that New Orleans police officers use too much force.